Ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and droids, this is Arnold Holonet News, the only news you'll ever need because you have no other choice. And today, we got a little bit of a late post in regards to a new character coming to Star Wars Galaxies, and we called it here on the channel. I had a suspicion the next era we're diving into is Season 2, not Season 3, of The Mandalorian, making up for time last year's season of Season 2, and Fennec Shand is coming to Star Wars Galaxies. And before we get into this, well, developer insights, there's no kit reveal for whatever reason right now. Before we get into the developer insights, just want to say this right now. Most marquee characters have had a purpose, and my suspicion is Fennec Shan's gonna either build up to a dad bod, Book of Boba Fett, or maybe even the next iteration of Beskar Armor Mandalorian. Let's come on over and show you what we got. A little bit of weird stuff happening right now. I don't know if this is intentional or not. Normally they release the kit reveal alongside the developer insights. However, we only got the developer insights, and at the time of recording this video, I am not seeing the kit reveal. So maybe they're trying something new out, or maybe it was just a complete accident. Nonetheless, we're gonna look at the developer insights, and then at the end we'll double check and see if maybe they added the whole entire kit reveal. So we really only have the teasers for what it's gonna be, and we don't have confirmation if this is gonna be a conquest or a galactic chase. My suspicion is it's gonna be a marquee event, and it's been a hot minute since we had a new character. I believe Omega was the last one we had a couple months ago. So again, no confirmation just of yet, but I have a suspicion Thursday we might see Fennec Shan come as a marquee character. So here we go. Let's take a look at this. Hi, Holotable Heroes. Fennec Shan, the notorious bounty hunter and assassin, has taken jobs across the galaxy and worked with the most vile criminal syndicates. She now makes her way to the holotables, and she's kind of interesting. She's got a lead, and the funny part is her lead actually rewards you for the less amount of characters you bring into the team. So it seems like a lead that's tailored towards underdogging, and I really hope this kit reveal comes out in totality because I really want to know more about it. So here we go. Fennec Shan, dark side, attacker, bounty hunter, and scoundrel. I gotta tell you, the bounty hunter tag, oh man, incredibly lucrative, especially if Grief Karga and the good old Mando in the game highlights lethal bounty hunters capable of taking on the most dangerous foes. It's a team player, works exceptionally well with the Mandalorian Beskar Armor. I've been waiting for a unit to really take Mando Beskar Armor to the next level. Even with my 357 speed Queel, my opponents still get 59 and 60 banners up against them. Perhaps Fennec Shan might be that answer to elevate his viability even more. Leader ability allows her to work well in undersized squads, and this is kind of a first. Normally every single lead that's brought into the game is with the mindset of a full team of 5. Fennec Shan's gonna go against the grain a little bit. Some synergy suggestions: Beskar Armor Mandalorian, Boba Fett, IG-11, and Quill. I am very well expecting a new Boba Fett to come into the game, and I have a suspicion we're gonna probably get like a Journey Continues for Beskar Armor Mando sometime around the corner, especially since Book of Boba Fett has been confirmed for, I believe, what is it, December 29th? Indeed. All right, basics here. Not the basic ability, but just the overall general outlook here. Even though she has a leader ability, Fennec is primarily meant to work alone or as a sidekick, a very helpful one to Mandalorian Beskar Armor and other bounty hunters and or scoundrel units. I'm not really much interested in her making the bounty hunters better because they already beat General Anakin Skywalker. They can beat Darth Revan teams. I want to see Beskar Armor Mando be elevated a bit more here. Fennec is an excellent facilitator for bounty hunter contracts, Mandos, whistling birds, or as I like to call them, nerfing birds, and other such abilities that she helps make more use of by dealing multiple instances of damage and speeding up their progress. And here's her unique attribute. She's a rare unit in which her leader ability is actually better with fewer units brought into her squad, as we prefaced a few moments ago. If Fennec has seasoned veteran earned with her payout, her basic and special abilities gain additional effects. They've been really playing a lot with this mechanic lately. For example, Frenzy on the Wrecker, he gets additional abilities attached to it. Or for example, Lord Vader gets additional abilities attached to it. They've been really playing that. Every year they kind of have a theme of what they like to add to characters. This year seems to be additional added abilities to them. And here's something kind of interesting about Fennec Shan as we're going to get to the inspiration. They kind of bridge together her inspiration from the Bad Batch appearances as well as the appearance in The Mandalorian. Normally, they just create two separate characters, but here they're kind of bridging together a young Fennec Shan as well as their more seasoned version of her. And another interesting twist of Fennec's kit is that her new debuff, Overconfident, applies to allies and actually works more as a buff, given it helps her squad in battle. Then bounty hunters typically help each other fulfill contracts, but with Fennec, this is nice as well. Scoundrel allies such as the Mandalorian Beskar armor are also able to fulfill her contract, and that is the first. It's been a real shame that Beskar armor Mando has not been able to benefit from the bounty hunter tag. Aside from the scoundrels, this is going to be the first lead right here that allows her contract to be triggered by just other scoundrel allies being on the team. And it's really unfortunate Beskar Mando gets left out of the bounty hunter faction, even especially at the end of season 1. He's brought back into the bounty hunters guild. But who's nitpicking right now? And here comes the inspiration. Very interesting. Instead of doubling down and just getting 2 different Fennec Shans, they just said, let's just merge it all into one. This version of encompasses her time both on the Bad Batch and the Mandalorian. This is why she starts up with Overconfident to kind of reflect her more brash, youthful self, and ends up with the seasoned veteran, the Fennec Shan we saw in season 2 of Mandalorian. Her basic is inspired by the hand-to-hand combat she gets during the Bad Batch against Wrecker and Cad Bane in particular. It's a shame Cad Bane didn't get a rework. Or at least a rework with the celebration of Bad Batch. I don't know, maybe it's season 2 of the Bad Batch potential. And I Don't Miss is taken from her Mandalorian appearance, where she is a master markswoman with her sniper rifle, and her leader ability, Lone Fox, is a nod to the lone wolf archetype. In her appearances, she generally has been a one-woman show, as we saw in the Bad Batch, and kind of a little bit in the Mandalorian before she starts pairing up with Boba Fett towards the end there. And this leader ability is actually more powerful the fewer allies you bring with her in battle. And they throw a couple strategy tips towards our way. Fennec's allies lose Overconfident when the Mandalorian Beskar armor cleanses debuffs, which can lead to Fennec gaining significant amounts of Terminator. Again, kind of hard to really understand this without seeing the full entire kit reveal, which I'm hoping they kind of post here in a few short moments. Yeah, this might be the way they're doing it this time, which is awfully weird. And she has leader ability, but Fennec works better as part of a team, not necessarily the leader. However, her leader can be helpful in situations in which less than a full squad is desirable. And then we have a couple of FAQs here. Why did Overconfident apply to all scoundrels when I use I Don't Miss? Be mindful, if all dark side scoundrels didn't already have it, then light side scoundrels won't get it. Again, this seems a little out of context for me. You don't have the kit reveal, so hey, just take it as you will. Why does their basic hit 5 different times? And this is kind of nice, especially for Mando's Whistling Birds, as they note here. And certain other bounty hunter contracts become active more quickly with separate instances of damage. Her kit is designed to help those in situations. So for example, when Mandalorian's in his poop stance, he's getting ready to use the nerfing bird. The additional hits translate to more nerfing birds that stack up, and hopefully you get the 20 and maybe even 21 if all goes well. In the situations like the bounty hunters, when you got to damage, for example, the weakest enemy multiple times, well, hitting 5 additional instances, that triggers boss contract 5 times closer to getting the actual payout. And lastly, again, a bit of out of context here, does an enemy clearing debuffs on Fennec and her allies also count towards fulfilling her contract? Yep! If the enemy side has Vader or Boba Fett, their debuff clearing antics will help you. So, seems quite interesting. Again, I'm not really more so interested in how she's gonna do with the bounty hunters. I'm sure she's gonna have a lot of fun in there. It's really Beskar armor Mando I really want to see be brought to the next level. And again, this is a very weird release, kind of the first time they released a new character and didn't release a full-on kit reveal. Maybe they're doing an exclusive interview somewhere. Maybe this is posted a little bit too early. Maybe they just want to try something new up. But yeah, as of now, only the developer insights, and I've been waiting for at least a half an hour and still have yet to see anything on here. Some people are predicting that maybe it's a conquest. I don't think she's a conquest character. We're still waiting on them all to be wrapped up. I do think there's going to be a new Boba Fett or a new Mando sometime down the road. But remember, the developers have said there will be no new Galactic Legends for the rest of 2021. But that doesn't exclude 2022. This character is going to be important. Every single marquee in the near future here, and even in the past, has been needed for something incredibly important. I think that is the most I can possibly stall. We'll keep you guys updated. My prediction is marquee, and furthermore, I have a firm belief that it's going to be coming on Thursday. So if you want to see this girl in full action, come on over to the Biggest and Deadliest Starter Show, where the party goes on 25/8. It's been great to see you. Like if you enjoyed the video, comment down below on all your thoughts, and most importantly, be sure to subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today.